This right here is gonna be a lot of fun. Hardcore Skyblock. So we got a chest right here, which we get our lava bucket, our piece of ice, sugarcane, sea pickle, glowberries, and obsidian. So we can actually get into the nether, which is pretty dope. Well, there really isn't much to it right now. We gotta make ourselves a cobblestone farm, and we gotta get this tree taken down, but we also gotta expand the platform so we don't start losing stuff. Maybe we start off by grabbing a couple blocks extended right here so we can actually do the cobblestone farm itself. And then around the tree we throw down a couple of blocks so we have the safety of mining this tree right here without having it fall down. And then before I chop down the rest of the tree, I'm gonna make a crafting table. I'm gonna throw that down and make a couple of slabs to extend as much as I can to make sure that there is no blocks that can fall off the island. And I was almost about to die right there. That was a close one already. So that right there is going to be the last block. So I have to make sure I have enough to do sticks and also do the pickaxe itself. So I can do 12 more slabs without having any trouble. Potentially I can get sticks from the leaf, but that isn't guaranteed. So don't want to take that risk completely. All except these right here. Let's just chop down this tree and let's see if we can hopefully get a sapling. Oh, there's another one. Okay, cool. So then while we wait for that tree to drop down, we can first off throw down our water, and as well as that, throw down our lava right here. There is our cobblestone farm. We can then make ourselves some sticks and take the rest of this log and quickly make ourselves a wooden pickaxe. I like how so many of the stones in here just burn, bro. The first two ones I didn't even get. Not exactly sure what that was all about, but it took a little bit of damage. Alright, some sticks has fallen down. That is cool, but I'm not seeing any saplings. Yo, that is BS. Really? Oh, a sapling. Oh wow. Bro, that would have been absolutely just so unfair if that didn't happen. Alright, one sapling. We need this one to give us two the next time, man. I'm still not feeling comfortable with that. Okay, y'all are scaring me off the get-go. Anyways, I feel like step number one is for us to just throw down this sugarcane right here so we can actually start growing that, since why not? As well as that, I have 4 sticks, so I'll make myself a stone hoe and I'll make myself an pickaxe as well, so that we can just plant these down and start growing a little bit of food, which is always nice. I think doing this makes it so less cobblestone burn. I'm not actually sure if this is true or not, but I believe that this seems to make it so that less cobblestone burn, which is obviously something that I really want to happen. I think if I do this right here and maybe that, it kinda helps as well. I'm not sure. I'm trying to test things out to make this better, because a lot of stuff is burning, which is extremely annoying. This seems to be much better though. And we got a cobblestone collector achievement. Cool. That means we've collected our first full stack. There's definitely still a couple of them that burn, but it seems like it is less than it was before, which is cool. Okay, our pickaxe is broken. We got 2 stacks of cobble plus 8. I'm gonna create myself 2 new pickaxes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself a couple of slabs that I will go out like 1, 2. Matter of fact, since I'm not able to actually spawn proof stuff right now, I'll do it on the odd layer so it's spawn proof. Honestly, it doesn't even need to be all that much. Around here seems like a solid place to do it. So what I need to do is I need to place a block. Can I get that to work? There it is. I will then extend out right here to a 3, where I'm gonna just throw down a couple of slabs in the middle, add blocks on each side. Actually, I'm gonna stick by it having to be okay. You will see what I mean in a second. Lost that, but we got it right here. So if I can just throw down a couple more slabs to extend the area out here, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually grab my water. Couple more slabs to extend the area right here. Then what I want to do is I want to take this 22 blocks up. Okay, we don't even need to count because I've already placed them out like that, which is way smarter. I like that. Gotta be smart about it. Okay, and then I can just throw the water down so I can make myself an easy trip down with no issues. And if I just make a circle around up here, pretty simple. We got our basic little start for the mob farm. Then now, since we are so very broken on everything in terms of the stuff that we need, we gotta be really smart and careful about how we do this, because we can't even light this up, which we probably should have thought about before doing this, but now it's too late. But if I do 2, 3, I think I'm adding a 4th layer around here, and then I just go and build the walls on the outside. And it's also getting daytime, so nothing is gonna spawn here if I do make a trip down, which I'm gonna do as soon as this tree has grown. So basically on each side right here, I'm gonna go out by 4. Then after the 4th, that's when I'm gonna be adding the wall. And I'm being very careful with each and every single placement since I want to save my blocks. Could I have done the floor out of slabs? I'm gonna do the roof, but I'm actually not certain if the slabs or the floor is a good or bad. The roof, I'll do the slabs to make sure. That I know for a fact. 4, boom, 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 boom. There. That is now basically each platform to the side that's needed for this build right here. So all I gotta do now at this point is kind of just fill in the floor, but I'm so broken on materials, unfortunately. But it's getting in the right direction. This is what I like to see. Just take a water bottle down, and I suppose we can just spend a little bit more time on the farm right here and then go up, back, up, back. I'm gonna say that we are probably gonna need at least like, what, 5 stacks or something like that. I'm trying to make it I'm basically gonna make the farm very small so that it's just working. Like, I just want a couple mobs to fall down. As soon as a couple of skeletons is falling down and I can get bone meal, it's literally gonna pace us like by 1000% easily. Like, the main reason I'm doing it is just to try and get some bone meal. Before we go any further, let's actually be really smart and drop our water bucket right here and then take a little trip down under the island, and we just throw down a couple pieces right there, grab this right here, and now we can go under easily, chop out everything like that, get a bunch more dirt, make sure we lose nothing in the process. And if we just do a couple more, we should be good. And so now whenever we need a bunch of dirt, we can just go down there, but for now, we don't really need it. Okay, a little over 5 stacks should do it. The tree still hasn't grown, which is obviously just awesome. Is it because maybe it's too close to the block? I have no idea. Pop that right there. There's a spider up there, so smart play of me, of course. Nah, it's no worry though. It isn't, because it's not gonna actually attack me since it's daytime. I will make an axe because I do feel like I'm gonna feel a little bit more safe having an axe. Let's grab our water and let's make our way back up here to complete the actual farm. The plan I was thinking about earlier has definitely gone a little off the rails because this was not exactly what I wanted to do right here. I was supposed to make this smaller, but ended up just, I don't know exactly what I did, but what I gotta do now is this right here for a part later on. So if I fill out all of these sides just like this right here, this is where I'll add in my water for later on. Something that's very cool about this skyblock right here is there's islands all around this island right here with different biomes. So we can go to those different biomes and actually gain some materials that we're going to need. And there's also an island out there that has water. So if I can manage to get out to that island, which I should probably have done already, and just go out there and get that bucket of water, I then have an infinite water source, which is going to be really cool to have. But for now, my next step is to do the sides right here because these are going to be the spawning platforms at some point later on. So in reality, what I was supposed to do is I was actually supposed to make this 1 block bigger so it's a 3 in the middle. But I'm going to do it a little different, so I have 3 on the sides and I have 4 in the middle. But this right here is going to work completely fine. This is a mob farm that I've started to build a lot because I actually think it's a really cool mob farm. Usually I do it a little bit different than this, but sometimes I also just kind of want to do my own little thing and not do exactly what all the YouTube tutorials say, because, you know, it's also pretty cool to actually do your own thing just every now and then at least. What we gotta do now is we gotta get back down because we have ran out of stone. I don't even know how to put myself as a person into words, but as unsmart as I am, I have spent way more than was meant to be spent. Our first piece of wheat has grown, which is absolutely great to see. So we can plant another one down. This one is probably going to be ready in no time. The tree is not growing. Is it because I've placed all of these around here and it's messing up its It shouldn't be. I just think it's being annoying maybe. So the issue for now is that for the farm that I'm making is that I need a bunch of trapdoors to place around the platforms on the side, which I do not have right now because the tree is not growing. So we gotta go a little bit different with that. So we just kind of, we're gonna change that up a little bit to do something else, since that's just not gonna be working right now. If I do my render distance all the way up to the top, you can see, oh, there's lagging. But you can see there is islands around on the outside right here. There's even a pillager outpost, yeah. But we got a bunch of different islands out here, which is really freaking cool. The one that I need is this one over here. That one has the water, which is something that we really badly need, of course. So I think my next object now is I want to get a couple of stacks of stone, turn those into slabs, and make my way over there. Our next piece of wheat has also grown, which gave us a couple more seeds, so we are just gonna keep on rolling with this. I've also thrown my sugarcane in this chest right here because I am taking the water, and I realized if I do actually leave the sugarcane around, they're gonna disappear. So for now, we're gonna just have them in there and not actually remove them. So at this point, we have a little over a stack of cobble, which is actually gonna be a decent amount of slabs. Let's do one more so we can get the last piece right there. So we have almost 2.5 stacks of slabs, which I'm hoping is gonna be enough to get our bums all the way over there. I'm gonna place it on this level right here, since this will then mean that this is all spawn proof. Oh, it's right there. Okay, yeah, I need a couple more. Also, before we make any more bad decisions, let's actually make sure we make another stone pickaxe should we run out of this one right here, because we're gonna run out of it. And I was about to say, and this awful tree does not want to grow, but it just grew. But it just grew. So that is absolutely epic, and I believe that everything should be rather safe here. I'm actually liking the idea of expanding the platform just a little bit more. A little expansion like this does make me feel like nothing is actually gonna fall out to the side. And we got some sticks right there. Normally you just don't care for the sticks that you get from trees, but right now I will genuinely take them because it saves me wood. 2 saplings and 7 sticks makes me feel much greater about everything right now. I should have thought a lot more about this farm before I actually build it, since when it is nighttime things is gonna spawn up there. I've definitely made a mistake on that one. Let's just hope it doesn't cost me dearly. And we now have an infinite water source. So for now, while we have this nighttime, I think I'm gonna just spend the time getting a bunch more cobblestone, and then as soon as it hits daytime, we can make our way back inside there. Oh, I don't like the fact that there's creepers and stuff up there. But as soon as it gets daytime, we can make our way back up there very slowly. Because this ain't good, man. I've really messed it up with doing that. Let's grab this piece of water right here, and we now have an infinite water source. I will grab our crafting table. We can also place down the sugarcane again, since now they will not be despawning. And now we gotta make our way back up to the tower. I am a little scared. Oh, there's an enderman. Catch you later. See ya, brother. Hoping nothing has spawned up here. If anything has spawned, I will actually be screwed. I'm hearing a spider, which is obviously not cool. If I'm seeing anything else, I will make it. Oh no. Get me in here. Pop that. So the skeleton has survived. Oh no, because I've done the oh, I'm such an idiot. I've done the oh. I am such a dummy. You key. I have an idea which might not be smart at all, but we gotta try and test it out. I see no way around it. If anything is up here now, okay, nothing is here. Oh, the skeleton is there. Okay. This is not good. Oh no. Oh no. I do not know what to do because I will die. Oh, this is nerve-wracking, bro. I can take like one shot, that's it. Making slowly but surely a little bit of progress right here. The only way around this I see is to just mine these up and have him burned. Means I need to make a new pickaxe, and I gotta do this quickly because it's getting nighttime, which means that he will not be burning. Can I... Oh, he's burning. He's dead. I need this spider dead as well. Oh, I didn't like that. I did not like doing that, but I had to do it. That had to be done. So everything is definitely not going how I want it to go, but we're alive. I don't know how, but barely. So here's what's needed to be done. We need to clear out a little bit more of all of this to actually finish off the farm itself. Okay, with that placed, these are the platforms that I want. I actually want one in the middle as well, but like this. This is the platforms that I want. Now, obviously, I am very, very broken on wood, and I only have a couple of trapdoors, so I'm gonna try and do the most I can with the stuff that I have right now, and I'll just have to come back and finish up. That was very stupid. That was very, very, very unsmart. So here is what's needed to be done right now. I need 4 fence gates. AKA every single piece of wood that I have. Gotta open these, and then with the beauty of our infinite water source, we can go to each corner inside this room right here and place the water, so now that when things drop down, they will then flood in dingaling down here. You know exactly what I mean. I'm not explaining it well, but you know what I mean. I'll then have to just fill all of this out. Then get up here, grab that, and this area down here is now complete. I still have to do the pillars all the way up, but again, I just don't have the materials for it, I don't think. Then I'll just have to do a 2-layer wall all the way around. So now the only issue is that I needed to place trapdoors inside here so that they will actually walk out and fall into the water. But now since I don't have a single trapdoor, that will not be happening. And of course, none of my trees have grown, because why would they? I could make a trip to this island right here and grab trees from there. That does seem like an idea since everything is being very stubborn. If I keep this right here open, then when I come back and anything has spawned, it shouldn't be an issue because the creepers cannot reach me from here, the spiders will not be aggressive, and skeletons and zombies will have died. So if I place down my water right here, I can make an easy trip down. No issues. Taking a look at my crops, which nothing has grown, of course, because why would it? For my own safety, I will make sure that this right here is completed. 2 trees have grown, which is absolutely perfect. That means I don't actually have to go over to the other island to get wood for the trapdoors. What it does mean though is that I gotta extend my platform a little bit so we don't have everything falling out to the side when the saplings drop. Then hopefully with these trees we can get a handful of saplings for once. I will take all the wood and turn all of it into trapdoors. Ooh, an apple. Alrighty. Yes, sir. I will actually take it because I'm basically out here dying. 12 trapdoors is a decent amount. Is it perfect? No. Will I work with it? Yes. 3 saplings already in plus. Okay, that's nice. 4 saplings is not bad at all. We can just throw one on each corner right here and get these beauties growing. Then what I want to do is... Ooh, yeah, I want to do that. We still can't get full hunger, so I won't eat anything yet, but soon. I'll need a little bit more slabs to actually fill in the roof itself and make the farm work. So let's get like 3 stacks of cobblestone and complete this farm. Let's make a sword. So the farm is working even though it's nowhere near actually completed or anything. But since it is nighttime, things are spawning up there. Which means that we can get ourselves a couple of things right now. So let's just chop these guys down as safe as we can possibly be. Alright, so we have an issue right here where we cannot properly reach these things inside. That's definitely an issue. Question is, if I do slabs on the backside, does that potentially push things forward? That actually was like, no, not really. Not really. Okay, well, there's a quick fix to that. It's just that I just go around here so I can actually grab things from the sides as well. But we are on a layer that is not the right layer for me to do anything on. That's too risky. If I do this right here and throw something like that, I can then potentially grab things from the side. And if I do the same over here, I can then remove this block, and now I should be able to go around grabbing if there's anything that I need. We've gotten 5 bones, which means 15 bone meal. I was about to say, why is that tree not growing? Why would that not grow? Was that an apple? I think that was an apple. That is 2 apples and 4 pieces of wheat. Yeah, I really needed to turn daytime so I can go up there and actually close off the farm. But if I eat these 2 apples right here, see how much that gives me. That gives me a very good amount of hunger. I then pop this one in here, eat the bread. I then need 1.5 hunger left. So if I can either get 1 more apple, or I could actually use some bone meal on the wheat to get 2 more pieces. But that doesn't even... Alright, there's an apple right there. Cool. That does give me a bit more hunger, which absolutely makes me feel much better about everything. Oh, damn, that's a massive tree. I believe I just heard some skeletons drop down here. Ooh, there's a bone. There's a bone. Thank you for that. Now 9 bone meal. So it is basically daytime by this point right here, which means I'm gonna make my way up there. Because if there's skeletons or anything up there, they should have burned. And I have everything that I need. I'm gonna just make a bunch of slabs while I'm down here so I don't have to do it while I'm up there. I'm not actually sure how many I'll need, so I'll do a whole bunch. And we'll take the crafting table with us for safety. Should we trip out to the side? Let's see, any danger? Well, not really. See, the thing is, I really want to kill the spiders, because that could give me string, which could then equal a bed. What I'll start off with is do this right here. So we just do all of these all the way around. I'm gonna actually risk it with the spiders. I got a good amount of health again, so that is... I should be good. Yeah, nice. Let's see if we can get this guy to maybe... If he can just attack me. Nice. Okay, no issues right there. Unfortunately, only 2 pieces of string, but that's better than nothing. A little bit more bone meal is absolutely welcomed. Let's actually throw down our crafting table, get all of this right here, and how many more trapdoors would we need to finish this area off? So we do 4 more on the sides right here, and then all the way around to these sides as well. Oh yeah, I'll actually need a bunch. As many as I can create, I will definitely do, since it's an investment, because you're gonna get quick bone meal from just using all these. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do it. I would have needed 6 more trapdoors, but we have this one right here, so these are just gonna walk out here. I think as soon as I put this roof on, I might never actually go back in here just due to safety, so we can always just in the future, should we really decide that it's that important, we could come back, or we could do something even cooler. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's bone meal this beauty. Talk about me not being like the smartest guy you've met in your entire life, man. Right? Right? Please tell me that. How much did I say I needed? Was it like 6? So it's basically exactly that. Ha 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 ha! Hey! Talk about being smart, man. Yeah, you know, that's me. Kinda. Not really. Alright, whatever. That tree was definitely not trying to give me much, man. That's alright then. You do what you gotta do, I guess. Then basically what we gotta do is we just gotta fill this in. That's all we gotta do right now. We just gotta grab all of this. I'm gonna actually slap all the sides as well, since if we don't do that, the sides are not gonna be spawn proof. That's a small little detail that, you know, you could quickly forget, but it's actually quite important. There's one issue with the building I'm doing right now. That's spiders. Spiders are not gonna be able to fall down at all. So you know what? I will actually change up a little bit of what I've just built. I will completely remove that since I actually want spiders to fall down, and that's definitely the way to go about it. That was a good realization. Issue with some of these mob farms like this right here is the fact that spiders can get stuck, and if too many spiders get inside there, the efficiency of the actual farm itself dwindles down like a crazy amount. There's a really easy fix to that, and that's also one of the main reasons why having this platform up to the side right there is actually really good. Every single mob that's inside here, like all the spiders that's just sitting in the corner not wanting to get down, they will then despawn and they will kind of like reset. So that is a really good thing. Remember to do the sides. Gotta remember to do that. Loving how I'm just like literally skipping right past it since I just talked about it. Then with these last couple of blocks just like this, the farm should in theory work. I'm gonna keep this water block down here so I can make my way back up to the roof, because I'm for certain wanna expand on the farm. And like I wanna just build it taller and stuff. That's absolutely for sure thing that I want. And I don't think this farm is gonna work too well at the moment right now. It's still a very early game farm, but I think for the pace we are rocking at right now, this is very nice. Alright, that's our first skeleton. So the farm is working because there was no skeleton up there before. Our trees are starting to grow as well. So I think that now the only real things that I should be doing is I should just expand a little bit on this platform. I shouldn't have done it at this layer. I should have done it at the odd layer so this all spawn proof, but I can just throw down some torches. But yeah, if I can just start gathering a good amount of materials, I think we can build our first starter house. Right now I'm trying to chase a little bit of iron from this farm right here. I've already gotten 2 iron ingots, so it's definitely coming slowly but surely. It does take a while, like every now and then you get that 1 piece of iron, which is super cool. I've also gotten this zombie villager right here, which I'm gonna turn into a villager, and I'm actually trying to plan on doing that almost right away. We went over to one of the islands to get this spruce wood and a pumpkin. Oh my god, we have another. Okay. This is actually... yeah, this is huge. This is actually huge. Hold up, wait a minute. I have a whole bunch of stone over here. I've been going crazy, man. I've been really trying to get as much stuff as I possibly can get. Where is my pickaxe? Open right here. Let's block this area off and let's get another... oh, this is cool. Epic. This is just what I need. Alright, let's get this beautiful guy out here, place down the boat, trap him inside, and now I'm gonna expand the platform so I'm making sure that he doesn't punch me over the edge, because you never know, man. I'm telling you right now. I know myself, and that is something that could absolutely happen. And the farm is back to itself, and I can go absolutely ham on these guys right here. Oh, this is... a couple things that we gotta do right now is, first off, let's make ourselves a bed, because we got so much string. Wait, where's all my string at? Wait, I know I have a bunch. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, I know for a fact I have a whole bunch of string. Okay, that's 3 pieces of wool, and now we got ourselves our first bed. Which I'm gonna... oh yeah, of course I can't risk when the monster's nearby. I'm gonna sleep even though it's basically nighttime, but that should probably clear the rain. Thank you. There's nothing more annoying than rain, man. It is just... I hate looking at that. Oh, the string. This is good. This is pretty freaking good. Still got 17 pieces of string, which means we can actually make more beds, which is gonna come in extremely handy as soon as we can turn these into actual zombie villagers. No, villagers. What am I on about? Something I would love to do as well is actually put these pumpkin seeds down so we can start getting some pumpkins, because I'm actually pretty certain that as soon as we get one of these guys to become a farmer villager, he should probably trade pumpkins. A lot of times they do, when they trade like 1 pumpkin for an emerald if you free them from the zombie villager state, so that's always a really good trade. So we can just have these go crazy, and we can actually do maybe a decent sized pumpkin farm. I think that could be a way to get very easy emeralds. There is a very specific reason as to why I'm really trying to get 1 more piece of iron. But what we can start off with at this moment right now is not that. We can start off by grabbing all of our obsidian. For now, I'm just gonna build myself a temporary portal, because at some point later on, I will remove it to the island I'm going to build over here, which you just wait to see this build idea that I have. I think it's actually going to be absolutely epic. So for now, this will have to do. All we got to do is just throw down some wood right here, add a little platform, and go and grab our lava. I was building a cobblestone generator, but it doesn't actually work yet. I need hoppers before it works, because if I just do it like this now, they literally just burn right away. You get like not a single piece. So unfortunately that wasn't, I thought it might actually be better, but yeah, that wasn't. And that's already grown. That is, alright, that's actually pretty freaking quick. And that gives us 4 more seeds. We got a solid amount of dirt at the moment right now, so I think there's no reason not to just use that. Question, if I use this right here, will they still just go out to the cobblestone itself? That's actually something I'm quite uncertain about. I don't know if they need a piece of dirt out there or if they actually can just go out there no issue. I guess we'll test it out, but for now I'm just gonna stick with the dirt because I know for a fact that works. And we keep on working on this farm right here in hopes of getting that 1 more piece of iron. If it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. There's plenty other ways I can do what I want to do, but it's just, if I could just get that, it would like speed up things a bit. I also definitely gotta place down these spruce saplings so I can just do massive spruce trees. Shouldn't this burn it? I feel like it's gonna burn it, right? I think so. Okay, there it is. I was waiting, man. Just taking its time. But that burns now, which hopefully is gonna spread to these, and within a couple of seconds, nothing happens. Do I need to do slabs? Is it slabs I do up there, actually? I guess potentially it might be, I don't know. No, it should be just... No? Okay. Not really sure what that was about. Is it slabs over there? It might actually be slabs. I'll try to do slabs. I can't remember it, honestly. Throw down a slab, let's see what happens. Okay, worked. I'm not sure if that was because of the slab or not, but we got it. I'll take it, man. I don't really care if it works or like whatever happens, as long as it works. That's all I'm here for. Okay, we now have our nether portal, which is actually really cool. Unfortunately, I'm having no luck getting the iron ingot. Anyways, let's make ourselves a little jump into the nether itself, and I have a couple things that I think you guys are going to be interested in seeing inside there, because there's a whole bunch of things that can be done inside there. It should unlock a amount of things for us. Okay, so let's slowly but surely just make our way around. This right here is why I want the iron pickaxe. You cannot use stone, it will just break and you won't get it. But as you can see over there, we got a nether fortress, which is really cool. If I just extend a bit out, blazes and withers and all sorts of things are gonna spawn. I gotta be smart and remember that if I do not place a solid roof, gas will spawn as well. So that's a really quick tip that you should all remember. Got a little island over there, an island over there, and an island over there, and cops are outside. Hopefully they're not coming for me. And basically, I believe that's everything inside here. I just tried to pull up the render distance a bit more, but seems to be nothing there. So, I want to make my way over there, try and get a couple of blaze rods, because if I can get blaze rods, I can also get nether wart from inside there. I can then make the potion of weakness to cure the zombies, and by that, I also, of course, are going to need the gold right here. So it's going to be pretty simple. I don't have to do all the witch things, which is the worst thing ever. Like, doing the witch thing, I absolutely despise. It is just... Why did it not connect properly? But it is the absolute worst thing. It's so annoying to do. There's such a big risk of dying, and it's just not a great thing. Doing it this way is going to be a lot smarter. All I need is just 1 more piece of iron. Any zombie, man. It's just 1 zombie and I'll be good. Now, I can also make a gold farm inside the nether itself, which is something that I absolutely are gonna do. Like, don't even worry that for a second. That's something that I very much so want to do, but it's gonna take a little time building it and a lot of materials, and if I can just get that 1 piece of iron, I can then in the meantime just get these villagers cured and we can work from there. Of course, all the random armor we can get, we can just smelt down. Just throw in a bow and then throw in like these gold boots and stuff like that, and we got ourselves a couple of ingots at least. It's better than nothing. Or nuggets, not ingots, nuggets. I wish it was ingots. And I guess now I don't have to go through all these nights right here. I can just take a nap, which is perfect. I think that I want to go inside the nether, build myself a platform over to the actual nether fortress itself, do a little bit of an area where I can take out a couple of blazes, because at least by then, that step is then done, and we can also get the nether warts to be able to actually do the weakness potions themselves for these guys. And about 5 minutes later, we have our 3rd piece of iron. So let's make ourselves a iron pickaxe. And now, for the people that's gonna say like, oh, you're so not dumb, like you made an iron shovel, this was from the farm itself, so no, I actually didn't create it myself. Just pointing that out because that would have been very stupid. I'll agree with that, but I didn't do that. I did not do that. I was just lucky enough to get it from the farm, but I don't know how lucky it is. It's just an iron shovel, but still. So let's make ourselves a beautiful little trip inside the Nether. Let's get around right here and get up to these beautiful gold blocks, which we should be able to take. No worries. That's 1. And that is number 2. This is my number 2. His name? Number 2. If some of you guys haven't seen Austin Powers, like, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor, man. Okay, now what I want to do right here is I want to make sure I build it on the odd layer so that it's actually spawn proof. Okay, so let's get inside right here. So also, yeah, we can now fight the Ender Dragon should we want to. Do we want to? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. I am more than good, at least for now, of course. If we go down right here, yes, there is nether warts. I was very confident that was the fact right here. So if we just grab all of this, we can use our beautiful iron shovel. All I want to do is I want to find the odd layer. Okay, I'm on the odd layer right now, which is really good. I want that since that is where they cannot spawn at. If I build a little platform out, it does not need to be big at all. I think just about right here. Basically, this is just for my own safety so that I won't accidentally fall off or anything like that while fighting these guys. The importance of this roof is due to ghast. I want to make sure that there is not a single ghast that's going to be able to spawn around here, and if I don't have a roof, I believe they are able to. Then all we have to do is we just have to run a little bit back. Okay, so apparently ghasts can spawn. What is that about? That's an issue. Alright, I gotta get over there quick. That should not be the case. Alright, I figured it out. I've put this on the wrong layer. This should have been 1 higher. Well, at least we avoided that pretty easily. And a bunch of stuff has spawned over here. Couple of areas that of course I have not completely spawn proofed, so that is something that I gotta make sure of. I can just kill this guy easily. Cool, I'll even take the nugget as well. But I can now just easily take these guys out, no issue, and get hopefully all that I'll need. 1 guy left, let's just risk it. There it is, nice. And I got 3 blaze rods, which is all I need, so I'm gonna block this farm off. I think there's actually a guy right here, so let's take him out actually. Okay, that brings us to 4, which is perfect. Okay, that's all I need for now. I even got a couple pieces of coal as well, which is something that I'll actually take. So now we just gotta make a brewing stand, which we can just throw down right here. Then now, of course, yeah, we do need the water bottles. I think if you ask me, my best bet is honestly just to go over there, even though it's pretty annoying how far you have to go, but I think it might be the best method. You know what, that's good, because I also need to go to this island right here, because I also need a mushroom, which I forgot about. So I need to go to this island and this island so we can make the potion of weakness. Mushrooms obtained. I'm gonna grab them all. Now to go all the way over there. All of my beautiful cobblestone that I've actually spent way too long getting, since it takes forever to get stuff right now, is all gone, babe. No! No, 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 no. Oh, I did that. Ooh, yo, 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 yo. I did that. Oh, damn, that was... God damn it. I legitimately have to run all the way back to get a bucket, don't I? You know, sometimes I wonder if I like to punish myself, because obviously that was gonna happen. It's not like I didn't know that was gonna happen. It's just like in those type of moments, for some reason you just don't think about it. You just, I don't know why you don't think about stuff like that. Like you should. It's so obvious, but for some reason my brain potentially is just that small that it just doesn't occur to me. How wild is that? Pop down the lava, let's grab some water, and I'm even kind of forced to actually get a whole bunch of food before I move on, since I'm not even gonna be able to make that long run with the... Oh, this is getting out of hand, man. Alright, I think that should do it. And there goes it all. Alright. 20 pieces of sand. Still cool. Still very cool, man, but we could have had even more. So then we need our spider eye. We need 1 mushroom and a piece of sugar. Great, just like that, and like so we have our fermented spider eye. Then we gotta smelt down 3 pieces of sand. Bows are fuel. Gotta remember that. Bows are fuel. And you get a whole bunch of them from the farm, so why not utilize it, right? And with that, we have our 3 glass bottles. Fill those up with water. Throw them all inside. We gotta grab our blaze rods and turn that into blaze powder. Let's throw that in. Then unless I am completely out of it, you put in nether wart first off. Then we put the fermented spider eye, and then we gotta get a piece of gunpowder in there to make it a splash potion as well. Interesting question. Do I even have enough apples? Because I have 1 in my inventory. No, I do not have enough apples. Alright, as I guess suppose that's good we noticed that. Thank God for bone meal, man. I don't know what this game would be without it, honestly. Probably be quite horrible. 1 apple. That is all I'm asking for. Alright, I believe I have been a dum-dum. I actually believe that I have been that. I think it's just water, actually. Oh, it is! Okay! Alright, bro. I actually did not know that. And there's an apple. Let's go. I genuinely didn't actually know that was the case. Potion of weakness. Nice. Then we gotta throw in our 2 gold blocks right there. 2 apples in the middle. And just like that, we have 2 golden apples. Then we grab a splash potion of weakness, and I believe that with this right here, I should be able to hit both villagers. Plus myself. And there it is. 5 minutes and we got zombie villagers. No, bro, what am I saying? 5 minutes and we got villagers. Also, I'm pretty certain that they will not grow on this right here, so at least we tested it out, man, and now we know from now. Oh, bro! Good thing these guys are gone. That was half a heart. Are you shit? Stop it, brother. You need to calm the F down. I'm telling you right now, man. That ain't okay. Clapping my butt cheeks is unacceptable. You know what? I'll put on these boots right here. Guess it's gonna help me a little bit. So now it's time for us to make a couple of decisions. What type of villagers do we want? Also, I think something that I want to do is that every single time I actually get a villager from here, I'm gonna take them out, because got easy way to make splash potions now, and as soon as we can get a librarian, we can buy glass from that guy, so we don't have to spend our sand on bottles. Also, by trading with a piglin in the nether, we can also get bottles. So basically there's a bunch of ways to get bottles. I just kind of felt that for this first one right here, it was necessary, but for the rest of it, it's genuinely not. So we'll keep the same right here for no reason, but I still want to keep it. And there it is. The cure. The zombie doctor. Any day now, Brody. Any day now. Also have 4 spruce saplings now, which means I can do massive trees and get an insane amount of sticks easily. Which is making me think I probably actually just want to make one of the guys a Fletcher. But before I can do that, I need to go to the nether and I need to find a zombie piglin that will throw me gravel. Because from the looks of this right here, none of the islands have gravel, but the zombie piglins do. Ooh, there's actually another one. There's another one. Interesting. I like it. I like it. And there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna sail away with these villagers right here so that we can get the other guy out without, you know, having him actually hit these guys. Fortunately, I'm not gonna be able to actually turn him yet. But at least we have him. That's the main thing. Ooh, and a potato as well. That is new food. Cool. Plus, I suppose a farmer will more than likely trade potatoes as well. I have both villagers trapped in here. I decided to make one cleric and another one a farmer. So all I need is a few pieces of wheat to lock in his trades, and then I just need some rotten flesh, which I've already got, and now we have our first emerald. I did break the brewing stand and wasted some blaze rod, but it's not like we're not going to be able to get a bunch, so you know, it is what it is. And with all this wheat, we can then as well also lock in the trade for this villager. I want to level him up and see if he hopefully does take pumpkins. And all of the rotten flesh that I have laying around in my chest is now gonna become very useful. And just like that, we have 9 emeralds. And he even takes 1 gold ingot. That's a good trade. That's actually a really good trade, because I'll just make an epic gold farm and we'll be good. I can't even imagine how good this farm would be if I actually made like a quote-unquote good farm, because this is like a sloppy, bad farm that's just... Yeah, I'm surprised that it's even this good. It's like a no-effort farm. A lot of days have passed at this point right here. We've gotten a bunch of villagers now and also iron golems. I've been spending a good amount of time killing a couple of iron golems, which have given me a decent amount of iron so I can get hoppers here and also hoppers inside here. I've even managed to get myself a diamond pickaxe, which is super nice for me to get a bunch of materials. The farm has gotten very OP. I've done a couple of things outside the farm. Instead of having the farm have the ability to actually spawn a bunch of spiders, I've used carpet so that, and not all that many spiders can actually spawn up there, just because it makes the farm more efficient and I don't have to go up, get inside, kill a bunch of spiders and go down. But I can do that every now and then, and if I feel like I start to really need more beds and stuff like that, I can always just remove the carpet so I can actually get spiders to spawn again, because it is nice sometimes to actually have the spider spawn so I can get that string and actually make beds. But for now, I got plenty of villagers, I got a good amount of beds, I got basically all that I need. I got this guy right here who now sells me diamond pickaxe, shovels, and an axe, and I've gotten all of them except the shovel. Actually, the shovel is the only thing that I haven't gotten yet. And we got this guy right here, which is just super good trades, and all of them have some really solid trades. And I've only done 4 of the guys that has trades now, so I can still have a bunch more to put trades on them, which is super cool. I've tried to make a little platform outside here. I don't know if there's any chance of any villagers spawning out. I went around to some of the islands to try and grab some of the dirt that I could place it out there and see if anything happens. I really want a wandering trader to spawn, but seems like it won't happen. But again, maybe it will. I can probably extend it at some point, but what I think I will do for now is I'll end off this first episode right here. Next episode, I want to do just one episode where we completely just focus on building a epic gold farm. I think that would be really cool. So maybe it could be like a little bit of a shorter episode instead of these like 40 minutes to an hour videos, which I've been going really crazy, man. But yeah, I think next episode we'll do a massive freaking farm inside the Nether. I think that could be really freaking cool and just go absolutely crazy with that. We'll need gold for a bunch of stuff as well, plus it's an epic trade with this guy right here, which takes 1 gold ingot for emeralds as well. So the more gold, the better, honestly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and next episode we're gonna build the most insane gold farm. Probably at themselves actually just gonna look at this, bro. Look how insane this is, man. So as of late, all of my videos have been very long videos, like an hour to 2 hour videos. But for today, I wanted to do a gold farm in my Skyblock world, and I wanted to try and do a shorter video and see how you guys like those. So let me know which one you prefer. I gotta give you guys a couple of quick updates before we get into it. I built myself a little iron farm, which is just an average little iron farm. There's really nothing special to it whatsoever, like genuinely nothing. All I did was just do this right here and they spawn, and I've already gotten 52 iron, which is really amazing. And I've even gotten 30 in my inventory on top of that. Some of my villagers have either died or disappeared. I'm not really sure what's going on, but like every now and then a villager disappears and I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but that shit is what it is. It's weird though. The mob farm is going absolutely crazy. I'm going just to town on it. I've gathered an insane amount of cobblestone for our project right here inside the Nether of our gold farm. Couple of few details. Extended this platform over here by all the dirt that I could gather. Nothing else really, I think. So I think with that said, let's make a trip into the Nether and actually start working on this gold farm. I think to start off with, what I want to do is I want to make a couple of chests that I can actually take with me inside. And then let's just grab a bunch of cobblestone, and I'm gonna go backwards and actually for now we can just go inside. I've made a little platform that extends to over here so we can actually start working on everything. I already have a chest in here which we can throw a bunch of cobblestone in. Then I can just, on the sides right here, we can just add a couple of chests as well, so we have a little bit of a storage system inside here. Also, I extended out right here, which I think I didn't explain actually. Over there on that island, there's a chest which had a bucket of lava and an ice block. So I grabbed that so I can actually use that for my iron farm. So I had 2 pieces of lava for the cobblestone generator and the iron farm. But for today, our main project is this farm right here. So I think the idea for me to do is to go X amount of blocks up in the sky. I think I'm gonna do probably like 22 blocks, seems like a good solid number. Then we're gonna extend out to each side, and I'm gonna probably do like 3 different ways just to kind of like, I want to go a little bit overboard with it. Like, it's gonna be overkill, but it's gonna look really cool. And then I have a couple ideas for some interesting platforms that we can do as well. I think it's gonna turn out really cool. But basically all we actually need for this farm is just an insane amount of cobblestone slabs. There's not much else that we need. We don't even need any solid blocks or anything. all we need to do is just do a bunch of slabs. So it's going to be pretty efficient with all the materials, which is actually really good. Even though I already got so much cobblestone, but still it's good, man. Rather save as much as I can because I got some crazy ideas. Next episode is going to be wild. The reason why I'm focusing on this gold farm right here is actually because I'm going to need a bunch of dirt for my next build. And for me to get dirt, I need a bunch of gravel. And I can get gravel from trading, throwing gold to a piglin. Yeah, there's a couple things to be done. It's a little confusing, I know. All I need to do is just build a little platform out here where I can have a couple of piglin spawns at some point. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll just have a couple of mobs spawning. I'll kill off the ones that's not piglins and then throw the piglins inside boats, and we can then use those guys for trading. I think something I might actually do right here is I'm gonna make myself a crazy amount of sticks that I can turn into stairs. 27 should be good. The reason for that is I can just simply make myself a stairway going up to the farm itself, which we can literally just throw on the side right here. Basically just like this, I can then just go all the way up, and yeah, shouldn't be any issues. All I gotta make sure I do is I gotta make sure everything is safe so we do not have gas spawning. That's the only like concern that we should have. So to start off with, if we say 1, 2, 3, 4, if I do 18 more blocks, that will then put us up to a height of 22, which I believe should be a decent number. I'm gonna throw down a slab, so this level right here will be an odd layer where they cannot spawn on. And the reason why I'll do this is actually just for my own safety, so that nothing is gonna spawn on me, gassed, anything while I'm actually building. I do this right here. I extend this out to a 2 layer. And then while doing that, I then do this right here on each side, which is gonna make the zombies not push each other outside the edge. So it makes sure that I get every single one in here instead of having a bunch of them push each other away, because they'll do that. So then from here until the outside here, I think I'll do a grand total of, let's say, this right here. So then this one plus 15 more. Actually, I'm gonna do 22 just like the height. I want to make sure that it's far enough out to the point where they're not quite reaching me down there, so it's at a level where they will actually spawn with me just standing right there, and I believe this should do it. But I'll definitely say that I could be wrong on that one. And now if I do that and then place these right here, no, I do that right there. This right here is now at a level that they can spawn on, because if we go up here, it's a full-on level 89, whereas this one is 85 or 88.5. So then if we fill in this side right here and the things on the side, we get something like this. So for the platforms outside here, they don't actually need to be all that big, surprisingly enough, because the spawn rate in here is absolutely insanity. See, I have the middle right here with the 1, 2, then if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 on each side for good measure. I then do 10 over here, I think. Then basically all I gotta do is just fill this out, which gives us a platform of this size, which is probably even way bigger than it should even need to be. Then something I want to do is I want to get the odd layer on the side right here, which I believe that equals the odd layer. And all we got to do is just get up here, F3, yeah, that is the quote-unquote odd layer. And what I want to do with that is I want to make a little ceiling all the way around this area, because for some reason, I swear, they just love to push each other off the edge. I guess this part right here is definitely not necessary whatsoever if you're creating your own farm, but it's just a couple extra details that I think feels necessary, at least from my experience with these farms that I've been trying to test around. Baby zombie piglins can still fall through here, but those, I don't really care about that much. If they want to die, then they can go do that. Just gonna extend this one a little bit out for, I'm not really sure why, but I'm gonna let that happen. So all they need in terms of spawn height is just 2, which means that if I do this right here, we're now on level 92, and this should be plenty good. I can just do a little stairway down here to up here so we can go upwards and downwards. And then all I gotta do is I just gotta fill up this area just like I did the one below. Then for this middle part right here, which I know this might seem a little odd, but do remember that this is like my own design that I'm coming up with, so maybe it doesn't make complete sense, but I do feel like inside my head right now it makes sense. What I need is trapdoors, so if I throw down trapdoors around both sides, that instead of having them fall over the edge, they will actually just run inside here, down, and then out there. Now the reason why I believe they'll do that is because right here, just like I did under, I'm gonna add a layer block so that they cannot run over the side. And again, that's of course except the babies. I haven't tested this completely at all, so I'm not really exactly sure how this is gonna go, but I do believe this is gonna work. This is a very much so freestyle build that I've just looked at a couple ideas online of how other people have done farms, and I've kind of went my own route with it. This is what you would call a TiVo special, which probably is going to turn out horrible, but I guess time will tell. At least in my head, this will actually turn out insane. Then if I check right here, this is at an odd layer exactly. Now I could build this higher for sure, but I am very uncertain of how this farm is actually going to turn out. So what I want to do before I go too far with anything is that I basically want to make sure that this actually even works, since I genuinely have zero idea if this has any effect whatsoever and works. The roof is of course due to ghast, if I haven't said that already, but I believe I have. But now you know, because it's actually really important. You do not want to have any ghast spawning around here. And me, I always like to just overdo it. Even though it's not even necessary to do this much of a roofing, I way rather just overdo it for safety. So then we can actually remove this little pit right here, which we didn't need whatsoever. I can block that in. I can then also remove all these blocks, place that back down. And I can definitely tell that I didn't quite think all of this through, since I did not quite put down all the stairs that was okay. Making it slowly but surely down. Oh, that was almost a mistake. Actually, this works quite well. Okay. All right. Messed it up in the end, but that didn't matter because we didn't even take fall damage. Yeah, you can see they're already spawning over there, which means that I really quickly want to make sure that I build up this entire farm, or this entire tunnel, I mean. God, look at that, bro. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I am gonna really quickly just make sure that should anything happen, they cannot reach me right now. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, so this is going to be overpowered. That's so cool. Okay, I want to make sure that I have not messed up anything on the sides right here. Really important thing is that they are not going to be able to run out and hit me somehow or fall down on me. As long as I have that all under control, I should be very good. I hope so, because this is actually pretty scary. Everything seems good right here, right now. They're not attacking me. I didn't think they would. So then I go down right here. I place that back because that's actually a pretty important block. I'll then make my way down, and I think we risk it. So all I gotta do is I just gotta hit one guy with my bow, and it kind of sets off everything. I do not have a sword. I need a sword. I'll probably need a couple because there's a lot. But if we just shoot a guy, see how many tries it's gonna take me. There it is. So then now they should all come over and just, okay, these guys are not really running through like I hoped. These guys are falling off. Okay, so they got a couple of guys that's trapped right there, which is an issue that I did not want to have happen. Look at this. Okay, wait, so if I go in here, do they maybe... Okay, I think I need to have them be able to fall down right there. But look. Wow. And then we already have 2 ingots, 13 nuggets, 10 more nuggets. Yeah, this is crazy. And they're just gonna keep on running out. I gotta fix that part. Very important thing is that they are not able to see. Some of them are running up on top of the wall right there, which is something that I need to fix. Okay, so I've definitely made a couple of mistakes. All that we gotta do is just, if we just run over here, they'll all despawn and I should be safe because no one is going to be aggressive towards me anymore. Okay, how far away do I have to get? Didn't think it was going to be this far. It's so cool that I can get a beacon as well, but I'm not trying to fight the Wither at all. I thought I was further away than I was. These guys are not despawning, which means they will still be aggressive. They're, oh my god, look at that. Oh wow, okay. I think if I just wait, they'll after some time just not be aggressive anymore, right? There's definitely some issues right here with the guys being able to run on the side of the wall, because that can be a big issue. If someone accidentally falls on me, I'll die from that. Okay, they're not aggressive towards me anymore. I went back home and grabbed myself a gold helmet, which also means that these guys should not attack me, so I can actually start working on a couple things without having trouble, I believe. Okay, issue number one. These guys try to run out there to get to me. Exactly why that is, I'm not certain. What I think could help is if I maybe remove just these right here, and they will just run down there. I don't even know if these guys care about trapdoors. I really don't know if they care about it. Something inside me tells me that they don't, but I'm gonna place them there just because. Next issue is that they can go up here because obviously it's just a one block, which I didn't really think of. So the fix to that should actually be pretty easy. And it is literally just that I keep extending this one all the way down so that they can't jump up. While we're at it here, I'm gonna honestly just extend this one even further. I'd rather overdo it, like always. Okay, that should fix that issue. Then hopefully these guys are gonna turn their way down here without no issue. This place right here might not be necessary, but honestly, I don't really care too much about it. Let's see, none of them should be able to hit anything right here. What I'm gonna do as an over exaggeration, which probably is completely and utterly unnecessary, is if I do this right here, which I can't probably do to these guys, but I think that should do it. Try and go out here. I'm gonna block that. I'm gonna block that. I'm gonna try and go down and see what that does to everything now. Let's go up here and take a better look. I think that did a whole bunch to it. Okay, yeah, I think that made it way more efficient actually. It seems like sometimes they deactivate in terms of anger, but if I just shoot a bow, they just go down again. Oh my god. Something that's really cool is all the golden swords we get, we can actually just take and put them in a furnace and they will all turn to ingots. So if we actually make our way over here to all the wither skeletons, we could, from these guys, we could get a bunch of coal. Well, at least hopefully, or we can even do the blaze rods. We can just do blaze rods. That's an insane fuel level, of course. Okay, I don't want to burn to death. And just like that, we get a couple of blaze rods and... Alright, 3 pieces of coal. Thought it was going to be more. The blaze rods should plenty do it though. I definitely thought that was going to be way more, I'm going to be honest. Looting would probably be insane. Yeah, and see, they're not even aggressive towards me now. Okay, so here's what we do with all of this. I'm going to make 3 chests. I'm going to turn one of them into a hopper. I am going to make myself a furnace. Then all I need to do is just place down the furnace, place down the hopper, go a couple blocks up, place down a chest. I actually only needed 1 extra chest, that's alright. And we gotta make sure that this whole area is spawn proof. I can then just throw in these blaze rods right here because, you know, they're pretty good fuel. If I then just throw in all of these golden swords right here, they will then slowly but surely start just cooking down and we will get an insane amount of ingots from that. Because why not utilize everything that we got, right? There's no reason not to get as much out of it as we can. And I can either use blaze rods, I can just use a whole bunch of wood. It doesn't really matter which one I use. Whatever I use, we can just... As long as we have fuel, that's all that's really needed. And if I just do a little pop on that guy right there, it sets off the entire farm and they will all go absolutely crazy. This is glorious. Now again, the reason we need this is because we need gravel. Interesting question. Enchanted weapons, can they smelt down or are they going to be an issue? seems there's no issue. Okay, I actually wasn't sure about that. I thought maybe it would like clog up the system somehow. Now, since over exaggeration is pretty cool, why don't we make this farm even bigger and extend out to a couple of sides just to completely overdo it. I started off by really quickly getting a couple of piglins down so I can actually do the gold trade with them at some point. So I just took a boat, took myself a little flight, and then blocked them in, and that's as simple as that. I then added an extra side in the middle to the whole gold build itself, and as well as that, a third little area on the other side. So now the gold should start rolling in like absolutely crazy. I've been spending a bunch of time at this farm right now. I've gotten a whole bunch of gravel. I've gotten almost 2.5 stacks of gravel, which is something that I'm really gonna need for my next project. And I'm not even sure I need all that much more at this point. But of course, I gotta show you guys how incredibly insane this farm actually is. So you can see I've just let a couple of them go down here. The way to activate it is just shoot up there, shoot up here as well, and then, oh, come on now. There we are. And then if there's any guys that's appearing on the back one, I shoot those, but they will probably at themselves actually just look at this, bro. Look how insane this is, man. And I'm just, this is just a couple of hits. Let's just give it a little bit of time to just keep on rolling down. And then there might be a moment, like if we give it a couple of seconds, like right now, it's very quiet and nothing is really happening, and then I either reshoot or I just kind of wait a little bit, and if I wait a little bit, a bunch of them will stop coming down to me again. And it's a good time for me to like throw all these swords inside the furnace right here, smelt this down, gather all the stuff that's inside here. Like, look at all these swords. And the good thing about all these swords is that I can just smelt it down, and every single sword is another nugget. So I'm gonna be making endless ingots from simply that. Oh, bro, it was filled. Look, there was even filled at this point. That shows you how insane it actually is that was even completely filled. As you can see, sometimes I don't really have to shoot them at all, and other times I actually do have to shoot them. See, they even activate on the back one by themselves, but sometimes I really have to, and other times it like seems like it just kind of activates and doesn't stop, which is, yeah, I don't know exactly what the reasoning behind of it is, but the farm works. It's absolutely freaking efficient. It's gonna make my next project run by so quickly. I have so much gold. Like, it's an insane amount of gold that I have at this point already. Yeah, okay, oh, exactly. Right in here, I have a stack of 64 plus 10 plus all this stuff in there, and I even made 8 golden apples back at the overworld because I'm gonna start transforming villagers as well. Because why not? Why not just make everything cheaper, and by that means also quicker? But for now, we're gonna leave it off here so I can start on the next project, which is gonna be so insane you won't even believe it. We all know that you clicked on this video due to this absolutely incredible thumbnail of what I can only imagine in the future being the most badass starter island. For now, oh wow, we have a long way to go. There is quite a few things that we have to do in preparation for this build itself, and one of the quick things that we should do to start off with is I want to be able to get a lot easier trades from all of my villagers. So what I want to do is I want to build a little villager converter, so it's going to be 20 times easier to just get much better prices. This should be all the materials that I need. To have a couple of extra building blocks to maybe extend a little bit out right here, which I should actually quickly do. Not exactly sure how much space I'll need, but too much is much better than too little. Let's quickly set up this little trading spot. Since I'm gonna be very honest with you, man, this in here is just not good enough. Okay, so what we need to start off with is to do 13 blocks, so I might actually have to extend a little bit. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need to extend out a lot. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this right here is the area that we'll need. And then in front of every other block, we gotta place a pistons. Just like this right here. 2 pieces of redstone in front of each and one of these, which for some reason I got witch power. Alright, I'm quickly realizing I should probably have done this on the other side actually. Okay, so we flipped it around. Then what we gotta do is fill it in all the way around, and we gotta grab our trapdoors all the way at the front right here. So I think I'm gonna do 3 stonemasons since I want a bunch of materials from those guys. Then I'm gonna place 2 brewing stands as well so I can do the rotten flesh trades. Then all we gotta do is place levers all the way through the back right here so the actual pistons go up for the good safety of our villagers. And then between each of these we do 2 blocks. I'm realizing that I decided to change it around before because I thought it was flipped, but now I'm realizing that I was actually correct by doing it before, so now we're gonna keep it this way. Oh wow, yeah, that was a mistake on my part, but we gotta fill in on each side right here with 2 blocks. Just fill it in all the way through right here, because this right here in the back is where the zombie is gonna be. And I suppose we can do a nice little chisel stone roof for the guy, because, you know what, let's fancy it out for him a little bit. Then apparently the good trick is we just do blocks all the way through here, so we actually make the villagers themselves easily get into here, so we don't really have to worry too much about it. So supposedly now all we really have to do is to release some villagers. So let's just start off by getting this guy released. Okay, it's a promising start, Okay, yeah. Alright, found issue number 1. This is why we test things. Okay, I think he just fell down. I think I kind of missed it. Okay, that's number 1. Oh, that other guy also went in by himself. Okay, so we need 4 more. I still need 1 more villager right now, but I actually don't even have enough villagers. So I need to get these 2 guys that's in here, this guy and the other guy. I need these guys to start breeding. I only need to get a zombie over here, which is kind of like, you know, I gotta wait for nighttime, but as soon as it is nighttime, we can trap that guy over here and see how this thing works. So we just gotta get Brody inside here. If he can just follow me. Come on. You got this. Then I'm just gonna run through, block, and that should be it, I think. Yeah, look, they're all now exactly. Oh no, actually not all of them. See if you can get these guys. See, I'm not certain how many of these guys I can hit with 1, but let's see if I do that. I definitely hit that guy. Ooh, I actually got 3 of them. Okay, cool. I think I might actually switch this one out and make this last guy a farmer, since I have so many pumpkin traits that I can do. So let's start working on this island right here. I'm just gonna slowly but surely make my progress on its way up. I feel like even though it's like at least important thing, it's still such an important thing to actually have the island look pretty freaking cool. So I'm just making sure I'm mixturing a bunch of different blocks to make it look as cool as possible without being overly crazy. But a little bit later you'll see me add in some more details that does make it go maybe a little bit crazier, but I'm also telling you right now, it looks pretty freaking dope, man. A quick little midway through break right here. I just hit level 100. I had to get some more gravel so I can actually get more dirt. But look at this, bro. 100, man. This farm is epic. This farm is really, really good. They just keep on coming, man. I found the right position right here where they keep on noticing me, so they're like, the farm won't stop now. I can just keep on going for literal ever. Oh damn, I'm back. I have no idea what to talk about. So like Skyblock is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to do. If you guys are enjoying these videos and you want me to do more of these, do make sure to leave a like down below and a comment telling me what I can do to improve these videos. Do you want it to be faster paced? Do you want it to be slower paced? I don't think anyone wants them to be slower paced because they've been really slow paced, and if you haven't noticed, I've been trying with the last couple of videos to speed them a little bit up to make it a little bit more interesting. So tell me if you enjoy it, and if you don't enjoy it, let me know what else I can do to improve these videos and do my best work as possible, because I'm having so much fun doing this and you're not seeing me stop anytime soon. It's details like this right here that make something like this so much better, man. Like these lanterns right here, adding them all around the island itself is gonna look so freaking cool, especially at nighttime, man. This was worth it, bro. This took forever, but I'm telling you, it's worth it, man. It looks it looks badass. The entire island is now done. You can kind of see it from here, but I wanted to go over to this place right here, so just extending my little platform running place out here because I want darkwood for this build as well. We just gotta do what we do best and chop down this tree. This better give me enough saplings. Imagine if it doesn't. Of course we can take all this free dirt as well while we're at it. Saves me a little bit of time inside the gold farm. I'm only seeing 2 saplings right now. You better give me more. Okay, I think I see one up there actually. Nice, that's a double going down right there. Give me a couple more and I'll be super happy. Let's go. Alright, 5 it is. For the next God knows how long, I'm gonna be planting a bunch of trees up here and chopping them down. So I think I might need to try and give me an efficiency 5 axe. So a quick trip into the nether to grab all of this leather that I got right here. I even have books, but I'm just gonna grab the leather. Take some of all my beautiful sugarcane that I turn into paper and I make myself a couple of books. I then do a little bit of wood right here and create a bookshelf, and then we need to do some slabs so that we got a lectern, and we got a bunch of villagers in here right now. And honestly, I do not care what the price is gonna be. I just want one efficiency 5 book. That's all I care for. I got almost 2 stacks of emeralds right here in this chest, so I'm gonna just use those. I don't care at all. I just need efficiency 5 to not waste too much time. Let's just get a bunch of lecterns. That's gonna make it way quicker. Alright boys, let's get this done quickly. Nope, nope, nope. Silk touch is cool. Let's get us some of that silk touch. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. There it is. Thank you. 41 emeralds. You are a madman, but I don't care. How the heck did you escape? Let's pop this in right here. How many levels? 5 levels. We now have efficiency 5. This is gonna be a game changer. So I suppose that means you will catch me doing this right here for the next way too long, but it's gotta get done. It's got to get done, man. Planning, and planning. It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm probably still gonna need more trees, but for now I want to start building a little bit of this house right here, because I have just so much I want to do. I want to get going, you know. I just want to start seeing where this can actually take me. So I'm not exactly sure 100% how I want to do this house. I have like a little outskirts right here of like some blocks that I kind of have an idea of where I want to go with all of these blocks. But again, don't exactly quote me on this because this might actually change. But I think something like where we just go up all the way around through here, and then we kind of just, because we will have this like inner circle right here of the house. We'll have like a little balcony right here. Maybe over here we will have something where we can have maybe some, honestly I'm not sure, maybe like a pumpkin farm right here could be really cool. I then think over here where I place this one log, I want to do the Nether portal. And then maybe we have like another farm right here, and I don't exactly know where this is going, but we just gotta slowly but surely take a couple of steps. I do feel like some farms and stuff up here could be really cool and add a lot to the area itself. If we just slowly but surely go like this all the way around, I think with time something interesting is gonna like happen with this. Exactly what? That's a great question, but something should. I really felt like going down here and adding all of these lanterns right here was such a good idea. I really feel like it adds a lot to the areas of, look at how many. Yeah, I definitely should have lit up the entirety of the inside because it is hollow, since I can maybe do something in there. I don't know exactly what I could do, but something could be cool to do in there. What? No idea. So what I think would be cool is that we have like 1, 2, 3 up, and then on top of those we add more barrels on top of that. Messed it up. That was almost cool. I could definitely for a fact see this going somewhere. Exactly where? That's the main question. Let's quickly take a nap before we die to any mobs up here, since of course I did not want to place any torches. So what I think for the house inside here is that if we just go with like a floor all around, I should probably add like a little bit of andesite as well and stuff like that around in here. I think that could be pretty cool, so it's like a bit of cobblestone mixed with andesite. Yeah, I'll definitely need all these bricks and all this as well. Okay, yeah, something like this with the floor inside seems to be fine. I think we go to a time lapse to try and build this house a little bit up, and then we can kind of go through details like this later on. We're doing a lot of time lapse for this one.
Depot on the beat.
Just you need some gas on.
Okay, I like where it's going. I definitely think there's a lot of small details that I should fix though. Like for example, if we go up right here at the front, instead of having these right here, I think it would look much better if we did. Oh, we can actually do them like that so it ain't the same all the time. That actually might be better. That was actually by mistake, but it's kind of also just like if you do the exact same over and over and over, it does get boring. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna actually no. No, I'm gonna go against what I just said. It looks better when it's the boring way. Let's be honest. Sometimes you just gotta be honest as well. Just because it feels different doesn't make it good. Yeah, that's better. Much better. I'm definitely liking this. I feel like this is like the front facade, and then I might make the middle building like a layer up, and then maybe a top one more. I think something like that. So it's like 4 overall, but like the 4th one is rather slim. I think that could be pretty cool. Like, I think that could definitely. I am just freestyling this, so I'll just kind of see where it goes. I'm not really exactly sure. I'm just doing whatever and seeing if it works out. But as of yet, it's worked out, man. I'm liking where it's going, at least. I want to make sure I incorporate a bunch of bricks as well with the dark oak, because I think dark oak and bricks do match together pretty well, and I also do want to stick with it. And again, spruce down here, and like I'm trying to incorporate as many woods as I can. I don't think I want to incorporate jungle. I do not think jungle looks all that good, but the other ones do look pretty nice. I like it. I think it's different, but I also think it really is cool. There's still more things that I want to do, but I'm actually liking it. I've wanted to, like, I always do like closed in bases, so for once I actually wanted to be like fully open so that you can actually see through everything. Like, there's not going to be walls anywhere, there's just going to be like open space. Again, just to kind of keep it very different. But now we're gonna tackle this little place over here. And I've just kind of made like a layer around to make it so that I should be able to run through this really quick. Also added a couple of lanterns around, as you can see, which actually, it does a lot, man. Like, it's just like it's the same with down here at the bottom of the island. I think it's the exact same theme up here. Lanterns are just the best, honestly. Anyways, for this little thing right here, it's going to be very simple, man. We're just going to do exactly what I've already done with the layer and just kind of keep on rocking with that. So we just have filled it in completely just like we have over here. This pattern. This definitely should not take me all that long before I'm done. What probably would have been really cool with this right here was to make it like an animal's place, but I don't have any animals at all, so I don't want to do. I have actually ran completely out of dark oak. Never mind, I have a bunch in here. Okay, not a bunch, but I have a little bit. I think maybe the front should be dark oak as well. Yeah, so it's like in the middle, that's where the bricks are, and then on the, yeah, that's what I rather. Maybe something like this on here, and then at the top, I think I'm just gonna go around like this right here, just to kind of have a little bit of a pattern. I guess it's like what you would consider like slightly different. I think we just quickly fill in this side right here to see if it actually works the way I think it might. Also gotta remember to swap out this side right here so it actually fits with the other one. And then maybe if we grab our lanterns, and then on the sides right here is where we add a couple of lanterns. So the exact same over here, right? Yeah, I think that adds a little bit to it. The front is a little weird though. I think replacing these with just full-on planks works better. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something in me tells me that if I add some slabs on top of here, it's gonna look a little better for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. I just feel like in terms of like, I have no idea why, but the aesthetics in some way makes me feel like that might. I feel like it does. What if we did this as well? Upside down stairs all the way through at the bottom. I like it. Let's try and see if we continue it up here, that it actually might good. Oh wow, it actually really does. I just need to finish it off all the way through, but that comes an issue here, because then, okay, so we gotta add another layer of these all the way through for it to connect up properly. Yeah, that helped a lot. I think that actually helped a bunch. I was thinking if I should maybe switch the stairs on the roof to just make him go up into one, but also I kind of like that it looks a little bit like different. I'm gonna stick with this actually, yeah. Yeah, this looks really cool. This looks really, really cool. So again, since we do not have any animals, anything, basically what I want this area to be is just a pumpkin farm. I think nothing crazy, pretty freaking simple, just a cool little pumpkin. But yeah, I also managed to light this entire area up down here so there's no mob spawning anymore. I've also managed to get some polished granite, which I think could look pretty cool somewhere. I almost ran off the edge. Ooh, but wait. And I got a bunch of pumpkins right here. Got my water bucket as well. So what if we did like the water at like a place like this right here on the side so you couldn't really tell it was there? That right here as well, but we just kind of add a couple of slabs around so you can't even see it. Let's do the same over there actually. Then if we just hold all of this down right here and we grab our pumpkin seeds to place down, I think I'm not actually going to do the front right here. Instead, what I want to do with those is probably just add a couple of oak fences, like maybe just exactly like this right here, so we just have something happening. Yeah, that could work. Probably then keeping in theme with the other side, I'm gonna just throw in some blocks like this right here, so it's kind of the same as over here. But instead of having oak fences, maybe we just do dark wood because they're pretty cool. You know what? Let's actually do spruce just to mix it up just a little bit so it's not the exact same over and over. I've already done a bunch of oak wood, so spruce could probably be pretty cool. Let's quickly remove these and try and see. Yeah, actually I like that. Kind of makes it like its own thing since there's already a bunch of the other stuff around there. Okay, so then we just gotta hold all of these down right here, and I believe the water can reach from the floor. They can exactly do that. Get a couple more pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna go and find some bone meal as well. 48 should plenty do it. And then let's just turn all these blocks into normal dirt instead of having them coarse dirt, so that kind of looks a little different to what's out here. And then you can just run through, chop all the pumpkins down. Could even do like a little path through here for now, so we just do something like this where it just kind of extends out here. And then like from there it kind of reaches all the way to the house. Exact same thing over to the stairway right here. Okay, that looks pretty cool, man. That looks really, really cool actually. Still gotta do a lot more about this, man. We can't have it just this plain and boring though, but it's a step in the right direction. Then maybe around like right here we could do a little area where we have a bunch of wheat planted. It's just, I guess we just drop down real quick. We can always remove that later on. Place some water right here, and then we just gotta hold all this up. Oh, I gotta remove the puzzle to be able to do that. That's annoying. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, just like that. Oh, okay. I actually didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Let's then do a handful more of spruce fences that maybe we could do something like this right here. So it kind of looks like closed in a sense. And maybe we swap these 2 blocks out for some andesite so we kind of have the opening right there. All I gotta do now is just throw down all these seeds right here, and I'll bone meal them all so we can have them all grown up just to see if it actually looks good or bad. Which requires a whole bunch of bone meal. Thank God we got a billion. I do think it adds something to the area around here. Definitely makes it feel not as empty, plus it doesn't like over exaggerate blocking any of the buildings. It's a good start. And our pumpkins have grown a couple of them. Each pumpkin is an emerald. Remember that. Maybe we kind of go with this theme around like this right here, so it's like you have like fences around the island, so kind of like sticks in like a theme of like not having to fall off, if that makes sense. I think for now that's this area, so the next I think I want to work on the actual portal itself. Now we need a piece of flint and we need a piece of iron to light the portal. Also, if you notice my inventory right here, I have one last build that I want to do, and I think it's gonna be looking crispy, bro. We have a little bit of an empty area right here. I think we should add a little extra to it, man. Added a couple of trees. I'm probably gonna just add like a couple of trees, this, that, and the other around to the island itself, because it needs to just be as popping as possible. But since I'm like 99% sure that I do not have a single piece of gravel whatsoever, we gotta go to the Nether. Well, hello there. You should not be in here, but for some reason you are. That's on you. I don't care. Alright, we got a whole bunch of iron right here, which I'm just gonna give a couple pieces of iron to these guys right here, so hopefully they'll give me some gravel so I can then get some flint. Let me just quickly clear out my inventory so I can even grab if they got something for me. Yeah, 15 pieces of gravel is exactly what we needed. Let's just throw all of this extra stuff inside here because we're not going to be needing any of it for now. I got so much nice stuff in this chest right here, and this ain't even all of the stuff that I've gotten from all these trades, but it's a good amount of the stuff. There we are, our piece of flint. Let's just grab a couple of nuggets right here. We got a bunch of iron literally all around everywhere, so go, there we go. Flint. I also need all of my blocks back because I'm I'm going in on this next build right here. I need everything. Damn, this cat is gonna have you'll have to stay there forever, man. Okay, so let's do that real quick, and that light ups the portal. Should we probably check what it even does? I have no idea where if it puts me the same place or not. Okay, it does. Cool. And it even links back to this one, so I don't even have to break that one down there. That's cool. Alright, so now we got the nether portal. One quick thing, actually. I am not exactly vibing with that up there. I think I want to do this instead and then do that. Nope, not that. Yeah, that looks a little better. I like that a lot more. So the last two things that we gotta do is I'm gonna build this next little build right here. Well, it's not gonna be little, it's gonna be pretty decently sized. Then what I want to do as well is I want to get these rooms to be useful, pretty much. I've gotten a stairway up here and then just casual stairs going up like this right here, up until the top roof. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to put in every single one of the rooms, if I'm being completely honest. I truly don't know, but we have them and we can just work with them from there. I'm honestly thinking that every single room is just going to be a chest room, so I just have like an area where this level is like related to like wood, and then maybe the next level right here is like more like a stone type level, and then the last is like all sorts of random stuff. And then in here is just like a bedroom, I think. Then we also have this massive area down here, which honestly I'm not really gonna do anything with this room right here. It does look cool, and this could have been like a chest room and stuff like that, but honestly I'd rather just use the house itself. And then maybe if we decide to do anything in the future episode, we can always do something down there, but for now I don't want to. Basically what I want to do is I want to get on with this build right here. This should be fun. This should add just that extra little detail to the island. And we are back at our trusty watchtower right over here, and this is looking good, man. I really feel like the windmill added something to it. I feel like it was a little bland over there, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I feel like one of the main issues for me is that maybe this building right here could have been better, but at the same time, it's like the style that I wanted to go with because I wanted it to be so open, but at the same time, I'm also like, it could definitely have been better. But it has like a weird charm that I can't explain, and I don't know why. Like, it's like I really like it, and at the same time I absolutely hate it. But what I do love is that when you spend all that time, billion pumpkins have grown, and we can just get literal pumpkins for days. And within a matter of seconds, we can just quickly add 17 more emeralds to our collection, since I've spent every single one that I had on all of these builds. I can't be the only one who is like really annoyed right now by the fact that I'm literally so close to level 100 and I'm not at the actual level. So you know what? Let's quickly get to level 100. Oh damn, you guys are really not gonna be... Oh yeah, I'm so close. Pretty cool. We are literally at day 100 right now. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with this one, man. 100 days at this point. These builds have taken forever though. Last but not least, get me back to level 100. There we are. Back to level 100, man. You know it had to be done. Okay, so there's a couple things I want to do right now. One of them is actually make the excusez-moi, I can't even speak. Let's do step number 1 and actually make this room right here into something that's remotely cool looking. Let's have a crafting table in the corner right here. I want to grab, actually, let's see how we do this one. Maybe we do spruce wood in the back, and then we have like a triple bed, because you know, over exaggeration at its finest. We do something like this right here on the sides. I'm gonna add some red dye to it. I feel like the red beds look just a little better than the boring white beds. Like that, and then not that. I think something like this right here works fine. Or you know what, let's do a whole different that instead. Yeah, I prefer that. That looks better. Maybe over in the corner right here, we add another crafting table just to kind of spice it up a little bit. So then we get, you know what? Yeah, we do even one more for the other. Then if we grab our lanterns and put a lantern here and a lantern right there. Close this one off because I don't need to run back and forth from that anymore. And then maybe right here we have the stairs outside, but I kind of feel like having stairs inside here as well. Just so you don't have to run outside here. So you can go from outside and from down here. Suppose if we just make a god tier amount of chests, we can kind of start working with that. Okay, so this actually presents an issue where maybe I'll have to do the floor of slabs instead. Yeah, that's exactly what I would be lying if I said that is an issue. That's not really an issue. That's just going to give me more wood back. Then maybe in the corners, since I am an absolute madman, we do even more crafting tables. Because you know what? Crafting tables are pretty cool. And then we do like double chests. Let's be honest, you don't really need anything else than just like chests around if we're being completely honest, right? Maybe we do like singles right here and then some more singles right here. And because it's cool, we'll do even more crafting tables right here. So we have these like split up with crafting tables in the middle. Or you know what, matter of fact, put in some good old furnaces instead. That's cool, I like that. I kind of don't actually need to change out the whole roof, just the insides right here. So maybe we actually do just that right here. Maybe we just throw down a whole bunch of crafting tables on the side right here instead. I think that's probably actually going to be it for this room right here. I'll have this pathway down right here, so I don't actually want to use anything on this side right here. This can kind of just be open, so that's basically this room done. And the rest of the rooms, I think I'll just kind of add as we go on in the future, since they are literally pointless right now. They're genuinely pointless, man. Like, there's nothing that I need for these rooms right now. I don't really need all that much chest space, so this building was just kind of built for a thumbnail. I'm not really sure. I feel like this room is the only one that matters, and then as time progresses, we can then extend them further and further up. So instead of me just doing a bunch of random chest rooms right now, I can actually do something worthwhile in the future whenever I find out what's actually necessary for those specific rooms. Something that would be really cool to do is to get a bunch of item frames. I think that actually would be super, so I can kind of keep track of everything that I put in the specific chests. Yeah, basically just like this right here. That's really cool. So I can have something like this right here where it's just literal, just, I guess roses is gonna mean like a junk chest where I just throw like all sorts of random stuff in. Always dirt chest, couple, tree, this, that, and the other. You guys don't want to see me actually putting all of it into the actual chest. That would be just boring. But I'm looking at the island, and the only thing I'm thinking is that the front right here, I suppose there could be more, but I also feel like I should reach a point where instead of overdoing it, I should kind of stop, right? Like this right here is pretty cool. Maybe I add these a little bit more around on the side over here. Let's just throw down a bunch of these around here and see how this actually ends up looking. You know what? I do think that does add a little to it. Yeah, I actually very much so like the idea of having this all the way around, which I've done at this point right now. Oh, let's chop these. Oh, this is nice. First night's sleep in my beautiful new massive bed. And I feel delicious. So, I don't know. Okay, so I need my bucket of water, and what I want to do with that is I'm gonna do this spot right here. Throw down the water. I have changed my mind. It's gonna go one block further. Do a little expansion around here so everything can actually properly work out. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to do melon seeds all the way inside the middle. So then around here we can have just our beautiful melons popping up. I do like me a big pair of melons out here. That's just always nice, man. You gotta get them grown. So then hopefully they will go really quickly. And then I was kind of thinking that maybe somewhere I could do like a little sugarcane farm, but I don't really know exactly where that would fit in. But I suppose that could be like a bit more hidden away. So maybe like inside here. So that means if I remove this entire layer right there, I'll just have to drop down so I can build back up and fill this all the way through to the other side and just quickly water it all the way from start to finish. I should be able to just plant a bit of sugarcane around here. And then, oh yeah, first off, gotta really quickly place all this back. Perfect, like that. So it just adds a little bit to this area around here. Maybe we can even do a bit of flowers around. Since I can't really get any good grass looking, because yeah, I don't have any grass, unfortunately. I do actually want to keep the puzzle. I do think the puzzle adds a little to the area. I'd way rather have puzzle than I'd rather have like coarse dirt or just normal dirt. Let's try and get our little trip back up here to see the island and see if we can think of anything more. I like it. I do like it. Only thing is that maybe I should have done a little bit more to the house like I said, but other than that, I like it, bro. I think it looks really cool. The bottom, everything like that, man. This was freaking epic, bro. What a starter island, man. And no, this right here was not my starter island. I have no idea what you're talking about. What should we do for the next episode, though?